Podcast.
Hey ho, let's go. It's the Black Tornado Podcast wrap-up show for year 2. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the wrap-up show. I plan on keeping this short and sweet. So I've made it through the second year. I'm going to go over some highlights and information regarding this year and moving forward. As of this episode, 160 plus bands have been featured and promoted on the podcast. I was too lazy to get an exact number. I hope as the listener you've enjoyed the bands that I've picked. As the bands, I hope that you have seen more interaction, follows, likes, all that algorithm crap that apparently is just so important. I've also promoted other podcasters, YouTube channels, artists, and businesses involved in the metal community. I've seen the constant barrage of plugs working in favor of these people. So for that reason alone, I don't regret plugging them over and over again. Speaking of other YouTube channels, let's take a quick second and let's hear from my pals, Blood in the Cornfields.
All right, what's up? I'm Mark.
And I'm Ivy.
And we are Blood in the Cornfields. We are a Northern Indiana-based horror podcast. We also deal with metal and true crime stories from a victim's perspective, a little bit different. So
yeah, we do a lot of variety of things on the show. We try to interview horror creators, people in the horror community. We do horror movie reviews. Whenever we do the true crime aspect of stuff, like Mark said, we do try to focus more on the victim's perspective, but we do try to give you the whole story, at least the best that we can. And when it comes to the metal portion of our podcast, well, we've worked with Adam a lot here with Black
Yes,
Tornado, and we enjoy his company and everything that anytime that he allows us to collaborate with him. So yeah, thank you so much, Adam, for always shouting us out.
thank you. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, love those cats. We've been knowing each other 2 years now, and hope to work with them again in the future. We've always had a pretty good time hanging out, so props to them. Thanks for sending that in. I'm going to go over some honorable mentions from last year in no particular order, keeping in mind that I'm probably forgetting one or two. This year was a few firsts for bands that I've either had no contact with or little contact with over the last year. I had my first interview with a Philippines band, Ill Gotten. Love those dudes. Also had my first interview with Gabriel and his band Isaiah from Portugal. Again, that was another first. Really cool that those happened. Both of those episodes were really fun for me to do. I hope that this year I can connect with those bands again and possibly find another band from another country that I haven't talked with and kind of grow that. I like the international aspect of the podcast. It's just a personal fun thing for me. Not only countries, but some of the musical styles have changed as well. We did Juggalo Hardcore with Dead Body Man. Whoop whoop. My first punk rock interview with The Left. I absolutely love The Left. Folk gothic music with Damn Near Dead. Solo Man Crow. It's a great fella. Really, really enjoy their music. There were some experimental things that I had some fun with. Hanging out with Dr. Nez, watching his band play their first live show and doing a reaction video, I guess, which I've always said reaction videos are kind of stupid. But I think it's different when you're with the band or a member of the band, leader of the band, however you want to put it. It's not just me sitting there doing it by myself. So that was fun. Starting Fans of the Underground off, featuring Ivy from Blood in the Cornfields. Talking about what happens when you go 6 feet deep and the perils of online casket purchases. Finally, a really cool one was getting to put together the covers episode that showcased underground bands playing covers of some of the bands that we all know and love. That's an idea I had back in 2016, and to finally get that to happen was really cool. There was, of course, returns to some of my personal favorites, the 420 show, Grindtober, Black Metal Black Friday, and of course, to end the year off, Christmas with the Metal Verbalizers. I look forward to all of those theme shows. They're my favorites. It's really a shame that a handful of them happen right at the end of the year. As of this episode, the Black Tornado Podcast has not skipped a beat. A new show every 2 weeks. Trying to do my best to make this channel, say it with me now, your home for underground metal. I want to give a big thank you to everybody that's tuned in, from the people that only listen when their band is on to the people that don't miss an episode. It's all very much appreciated. It's extra appreciated when the show is shared. It's able to reach a wider audience. To those of you that have shared episodes or promoted new episodes airing, well, extra big thanks to you. I notice and make note of all the people that go the extra mile to help out. And for a show that's a small niche program, it really, everything helps. So thank you. Speaking of helping out, this is really important. Thank you to every single person who bought a Black Tornado patch last year. As you know, that money went to St. Jude, an organization that helps children fighting cancer. It helps their families with support. St. Jude ended up getting a couple $100. And now we all get to have that warm, fuzzy feeling that your support went to such a worthy cause. So thank you. And a huge thank you to Ken from Zombie Gentleman Art. You can find Zombie Gentleman Art on this Instagram and Etsy for giving me the homie hookup so the kids could get more donations. I think I still have a couple of patches left as of this recording, so feel free to contact me if you'd like one. The money will still go to St. Jude, and it's still the same deal. So get in touch if that's something that you'd like. That's probably the biggest highlight of the year for me personally, was watching my humble little community come together and put your cash up for something that's life-changing for some of these families. It's such a big deal. And that you like the show enough to want a patch to put on your vest or your beanie or backpack, whatever you want to do with it. It's just great. Want to give a shout out to all the bands that came on this year, from the people that I'm pretty sure I'll never hear from again to returning people that are always welcome back. If I haven't featured a band that you think would be a good fit for the show, tell them to get in contact with me. Let's fire the mics up. Here's the thing. So, speaking of turning the mics back on, I need to lay down some knowledge regarding this year and moving forward. Over the last few months, I've started to get the burnout creeping up on me, balancing personal life while also trying to dedicate as much time as possible to the podcast has kind of finally come full circle. So, to avoid a repeat of 2016, I have decided to limit myself. This year will not have a new episode every 2 weeks. I'm still going to promote them probably about a week before they air, like I do now. But the episodes will just sort of happen when they happen. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, now would be a really good time to do it so you don't miss out. I've got some music projects that I'm working on, and just the general ebbs and flows of life. I want to focus on these things, as well as bringing the underground to your ears. So if you ask me in a couple weeks where the new episodes are, I'll know you didn't listen to this. I still plan on being active on the Instagram and, I guess, the Facebook page, sharing info about bands, other podcasts in the Black Tornado Circle. The best part about doing things this way is that there won't be much of a wait time between recording and show airing. I know last year that was that caused some concern for some bands. So I guess if there's a positive, that won't happen. So yeah, bands, solos, other programs, podcasts, whatever, get in touch with me. Let's work this year. Let's hustle 2016. And finally, cheers to you, the listener. Thanks for letting me be a part of your Fridays for the last 2 years, assuming that you listened when the episode aired. I hope that this year, even with a little bit of limited content, will continue to be, say it with me, your home for underground metal. I'll be back as soon as the underground needs me. Be good, be safe, take care of each other. Peace out.